lesson, not for discussion. We play with drums like shit is percussion. Stay with a hammer like this is construction. Drink too much Henny, might shoot up.
What's good, YouTube, man? It's Clutch. We're back out with another video. Today's video, I got you guys with the rare small forward build in NBA 2K20. Now, I'll be honest with you, as you guys see by the thumbnail, the build is actually called a tempo pushing wing. It's a very rare build. I haven't seen too many videos about this build, so I just decided to show you guys the best way to make this build. Now, I'll be honest with you, the build's not the best. It's not going to get the most badges in the world, but this is the best way you can actually make this build for it to get that rare name. Now, we're going to get straight into it. Now, based off the name tempo pushing wing, it's pretty obvious the build has to be a small forward because a wing is a small forward. So make sure you do it like that, and this other stuff does not matter. Now, skill breakdown for this build, you're going to want to pick the defense and playmaking pie chart. This is the pie chart you're gonna have to pick to make this build. I don't think there's any other pie chart to make the build, so make sure you pick this one. Now, physical profile. With this build, actually, we're gonna be making this build pretty short because you have to make it short for it to say that name. So you can actually speed boost with this build. Now, I think the best pie chart, to be honest with you, I would have to say you could do this one, but I'm gonna be honest with you, I think you should do this one because you're getting a good balance of speed, vertical, and strength. Trust me, we're gonna be making the build short, so it's actually gonna have good speed. So I recommend you pick balanced. And now attributes, make sure you guys do it just like this. Okay, now close shot, you're going to put these first three stats, put them to 75. So the close shot, driving layup, and driving dunk, put those to a 75. Just like that. And standing dunk, put that to a 32. Now shooting, you're going to max out every single shooting stat. So mid-range, three-pointer, free throw, and post fade. Put that to a 72. Those four stats, max them out. Playmaking, you are going to put your pass accuracy to a 69. I know it's not that high, but this is how you have to make it for the build to say tempo pushing wing. Ball handling, max this out, 75. Post moves, put this to a 67, just like that. And defense, now defense, you're gonna put your interior defense to a 65. Perimeter defense, 65 as well. Lateral quickness, put that to a 75, which is maxed. And steal, you're gonna put that to a 65. So pretty much most of these stats are 65. Block, you're gonna put that to a 68, just like that. And then these last two stats, offensive and defensive rebounding, max them both out, just like that. Now you guys can see, here's the build right here. You get a total of 3 finishing, 10 shooting, 9 playmaking, and 16 defensive and rebounding. You can add that up, that's a total of 38 badges. Now, I'll be honest with you, I think that's the least amount of badges I've ever did a build video on. But let me just tell you, I know it's not the most badges in the world. That's really not a lot of badges, but this is a rare build. It's really not about the badges and stuff. It's just for the name, to be honest with you. Do I recommend making this as your primary build? Probably not, but it's a cool build because nobody has this build, and I thought I would share it with you guys. You know what I'm saying? It's not the best build, but if you want to make it, go ahead. And I'm going to show you guys the best way how to make it, of course. Now, body shape, this doesn't matter whatsoever. I'm just pick defined. Now, height, something with this build, the build cannot be taller than 6'6". This is the absolute tallest you can make this build. Now, you can at a small forward, you can make this build either 6'5" or 6'6". No lower than 6'5", and like I said, if you make it 6'7", not gonna give you the name. So 6'6" isn't a bad height because you guys look at your ball handling. It's an 80. And when you hit 99, you're going to be able to speed boost. But if you want to be able to speed boost off rip with this build, I would just take the build down to 6'5", because look at your ball handling, 85, and when you lower your wingspan all the way down, you're going to be able to speed boost. So I'm going to recommend you do 6'5", plus look at your speed, 88 speed, 87 vertical. And like I said, if you didn't choose the balanced pie chart, you could have chose the all speed one, and you probably would have had a 90 speed. But it's up to you at the end of the day. If you want a higher speed, pick the all agility. But I'm going to go 6'5" with this build. Now weight, just since we picked balanced pie chart, if you didn't pick the balanced pie chart, I would just lower the weight all the way down. But if you picked balanced pie chart, we picked it for a reason. You're going to want a little bit of strength, but you don't want it to hurt your acceleration, stuff like that. So I'm going to put the build to 210 pounds. You lose -1 on acceleration, but you gain some extra strength, so we're going to take that. Now wingspan. You can put the wingspan pretty long. I don't think you can do it longer than a certain point, but with this build you might as well do it minimum. And the reason for that is look at your shooting. Your shooting goes up to a 75 midi, a 69 3-pointer. Not the best shooting stats in the world, but it'll get the job done. And look at your ball handling. It's an 88, so you're gonna be able to speed boost off rip with this build, which is pretty good. And actually, I need to do something real quick. So look at the strength. Like I said, 78. Put the weight to 215 pounds actually. And I'm gonna tell you guys why. When you do this and you lower your wingspan all the way down, actually my fault, we're gonna have to put it to like 220 pounds. And like I said, when you lower the wingspan all the way down, you're gonna get an 81 strength. So you're gonna have a pretty good strength with a 6'5" guard. So yeah, do it with 220 pounds just so you, when you lower your wingspan, get a higher strength. Just like that. That's what we're gonna do for this build. And you guys can see, you get a wide variety of takeover options: glass cleaner, shot creator, slasher, and playmaker. With this build, man, you can do a lot of options. I know I wouldn't recommend doing glass cleaner. I know that would throw people off because a 6'5" point guard, or my fault, 6'5" small forward with glass takeover, that would throw people off. I don't think about doing that. I would just do one of these three. I would say either do slasher or playmaker or shot creator in my opinion. This build, this is actually gonna make the build a little bit more fun. And you guys see you have a 79 driving dunk. You get like a +4 to all your stats. Oh, I don't think you're gonna be able to get contact with this build, unfortunately. So I would just do shot creator just to help you shoot a little bit better. That's what I'm gonna recommend. And you guys can see here's the build. You have built a tempo pushing wing similar to George Gervin, Jimmy Butler, and Paul George. Now before we get into the badges, let me just show you guys, in case you guys don't believe me. If you make the build taller than 6'6", it's not going to give you that tempo pushing wing build. Watch, let me show you guys right here. So we made it 6'5". You can make it 6'6". If you make it 6'6", it's going to still say tempo pushing wing. But if you go 6'7", it's not going to give you the name. Let me show you guys right here. So you can make the build 6'7". I'm going to put the weight to 220 pounds just like I did last time. And the wingspan all the way to the lowest. And like I said, you're going to lose takeovers options. You're going to lose the playmaker option. But let's just pick shot creator again. And you guys can see when you make it a 6'7", it changes your name to rebounding wing, and obviously you don't want that. So just throwing that out there, you can't make the build taller than 6'6", and if you do, won't give you that name. So I'm gonna make it back to 6'5", just how it was before, 220 pounds and lowest wingspan, and shot creator takeover just again. And you guys see back to normal, tempo pushing wing. Now, like I do in every single one of my videos, we're gonna get straight on to the badges for this build. Not too many badges, unfortunately, but still, I'm gonna show you guys what I recommend for this build. So let's put this to 99 overall real quick. Now, finishing stats, you only get 3 finishing. Now, you guys can see your finishing is, it's alright, it's not the best. But I'm gonna recommend you put on Silver Giant Slayer. This is kind of hard because you only have, you only have 3 finishing badges, so I don't know. This is kind of hard to be honest with you. I'm gonna say, man, this is hard. I want to say do something like this, but like, I don't know, because I feel like you need these 3 badges with this build. But bronze, yeah, I'm gonna say do that because that's all we have badges for, and that's the most balanced in my opinion. You can obviously change it up, but that's what I recommend. Shooting badges, you only get 10 of them. That ain't really nothing at all, so you're gonna want or gold quick drop, not even a question. Range extender, I'm gonna pass on range extender for right now. That could definitely change. Difficult shots, I recommend you do this badge because you have a 75 midi. You're gonna be able to fade pretty good from midi. That's gonna be one of your best options on offense, so I definitely recommend that. And I would say do Green Machine Silver and Hot Zone Hunter Silver. Actually, the only thing is that range extender, I kind of want range extender on this build, so I think I'm going to have you guys do Hot Zone Hunter Gold, Bronze. Actually, I think I'm going to have you guys do this, and the reason why I'm saying this is because Hot Zone Hunter, if you have those hot zones all around the court, it's going to help you shoot so much better. And Bronze range extender, you have a 69 3-pointer, it's going to help you shoot from a little bit deeper, not too deep, but it's going to help you out definitely. So that's why I recommend shooting badges. Now playmaking, you only get 9 playmaking badges. Like I said, this build is not going to get too many badges. This is kind of hard. You're going to want handles for days. I'd say Hall of Fame. This is hard. You only have 9 playmaking badges. To be honest, I'm going to say Quick First Step Silver. We only have 3 upgrades left. This is hard. Actually, handles for days. I think that badge has to be Hall of Fame. I'm gonna do bronze quick first step, space creator bronze. I'm gonna do gold tie handles. This is bad, bro. We only have 9 playmaking badges with a speed boosting build. It's not the most badges in the world, but this is the best way to make it. Honestly, if you want unpluckable bronze, I would just maybe take off space creator or quick first step. It's really up to you. I think I'm gonna just take off quick first step and put unpluckable, but that's kind of hard, honestly. I don't know. Or you can even do this. Yeah, I think that's probably better. But like I said, you're not gonna get too many badges with this build, unfortunately. Defense, this is actually where you get the most amount of badges. You get 16. I would say Hall of Fame clamps, Hall of Fame intimidator, Hall of Fame, if you're playing threes, definitely want to throw on Hall of Fame chase down artist, but if you're not, you don't need the badge. You're going to want, I would say, pick dodger Hall of Fame, because you're going to be getting screened by Hall of Fame brick wall. Definitely not even a question. And you could throw on interceptor on silver. What did I put my steel to? We put the steel to a 65. Not the best, but I'm gonna say put that on silver. And you can throw on pogo stick silver. You know what I'm saying? If you're getting ISO'd and you need to jump up and down to contest their shots, could help you out. But that's pretty much it, man. That's the tempo pushing wing build in NBA 2K20. Not the most badges in the world, but I thought I would share it with you guys because it's a very rare build. Not too many people have this build. If you guys did enjoy this video, man, make sure you guys do hit that like button and subscribe. I have plenty of other videos if you didn't enjoy this one. Just letting you guys know. But I would really appreciate it if you guys will hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on the notifications. That's pretty much it though. Until next time, clutch out.
I'm feeling your energy, and shorty, man, she really into me. I got lots of enemies, and they wanna act like they friends with me.